Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Timmy here. We'll be doing Microsoft series, and in this video I'll be showing us how to edit details of our tenants. So there's sometimes that you put in a specific number or a specific Gmail in your tenant where Microsoft can send information to, but suddenly that phone got stolen, or you change your number, or you change your address, or your Gmail. You don't want to use that again, but you're wondering, wait, where can I edit all this in my tenants? What if somebody else is getting that information instead of me? So I'll be showing us how to do this in this video. But before I start, please guys, click on that subscribe button. Click on that subscribe button, turn on the post notification so that every time my video comes up, you'd be able to see it. So click on the subscribe button, turn on the post notification, like, and at the end of this video, if you found it useful, please share with your friends and comment on whatever that you find confusing, or anything you would want me to share with you, or any comment at all whatsoever. So the first thing we do, we're going to go, there are two places in which we can do this. We can do this from the Microsoft Admin Center, or the Identity, which is also called the Entra or the Azure Admin Center. So I'm going to come to Settings. You go to admin.microsoft.com. I hope we know how we got here from my previous video. And if you're here to watch my previous video, please click on the Microsoft 365 playlist and you can browse through my previous video. I hope you find it useful. So you're going to click on Settings, click on Org Settings, click on Organization Profile, click on Organization Information. So can you see, this is my technical contact and this is my preferred language. If I want to edit my address, I can do it from here. So I'm going to come to the Entra Admin Center, which I have it open there. Or if you don't know how to open that, I'll just show you here. It's either you do entra.microsoft.com, like it's entra.microsoft.com, or you just scroll down, click on Identity. It's still going to take me to the same page, so I'll just close that. Now come here, and here just click on Home, Entra ID, then Overview, and come to Properties here. So can you see that the name is Ghost Treasure? Now if I decide that I want to change this name and I don't want it to be bearing Ghost Treasure, or I want to change the technical contact here, I don't want it to have that technical contact. There's sometimes that you might see a phone number here, but you don't want that phone number to be there. So let me just try to change this. Let me change it to another email address. This is going to be a very short video because it's not much. And I'm just going to click on Save. So this has been updated successfully. I'm just going to come back here. So note that there are some things you can change in your tenant, things like the tenant, country, and region. It can never be changed. It cannot be changed. So there's some people that they'll be like, oh, I'm no more in the UK, I'm going to Canada, or I'm in China now, and I don't want, my country is still saying is in Nigeria. I don't want that thing to be in Nigeria. I don't want that tenant should be in what's it called? I don't want that tenant to be in UK or US. I want it to be in China. Note that this cannot be changed. The only thing that can be done is you creating a new tenant from scratch and choosing your country name. The only thing that can be changed here is probably your name, not probably your name, your notification language, your technical contact, your global privacy contact. Let's see. Maybe you want to put someone there. I'm going to put the other person email in this place. So these are the only thing that can be changed. I'm going to save this. These are the only thing that can be changed. But your location, your region, all these things cannot be changed. Now, since it has updated here, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to refresh. Sometimes it takes a while for you to reflect in this place, but just note that it has been changed. I'm going to click on organization information again. Can you see? Before it was showing Olowoni Timotokwe 7 and there was no even preferred language, but now it has been changed here. Sometimes you see the address. If you are the one that purchased this, you're going to see the address. You can just come to, you can show all. So it was usually here, but I think Microsoft moved it recently. Previously, if you come here, you would see all the information. But now, if you want to update your sold to address, you've moved from that place, or maybe the card that you're using to pay was in let's say it was in Lekki. The address was maybe St. John Avenue, Lekki. That was the address that was on the card before. But then you now move to another location. You move to another location, and the card there, your new card is from maybe from Ikoyi. Yeah, your new card is from Ikoyi, something dash Ikoyi, and you try to put in your card, it keep telling you that something is wrong somewhere because your tenant information is saying Lekki and your new card is saying Ikoyi. So you can just click on this, or you want to generally just update this. Just click on this, click on the billing account, click on edit. One second, hold on, and then you edit this. Address line, because, and then you save. So, but I don't want to edit this. I will just change this phone number because this is not my phone number. I will just change this to my own. And I'll save. Let's see. Okay, it changed. Can you see? So now it has changed to this. So just sometimes that it might not go through every because you purchased from a partner, but anytime you want to change any information, now you know where to go through. And tax ID, this is a different thing. I think this is actually for UK customers or US customers where probably it's an edu tenant or a non-profit organization. You put in your tax ID so that in your invoice, I think they could do a discount or something for you. That is why this is there. But I'm in Nigeria, so I don't run a non-profit organization, so that's it. So guys, I hope you learned one or two from this, how to change your information. You can change it from the admin center here, and you can also change it from the Entra admin center here. Note that you cannot change your country, You cannot change, yeah, your country, but every other thing can be changed. Even the name can be changed. Let me see. Let me change this to, even this can be changed. I've had issues where people want to, because they want to remove the tenants, they don't want to use the tenant again. You see them change the name. So even the name of your organization can be changed. The only thing that can be changed is your country. So if I go back here, let me refresh this. Sorry about that. Let me refresh this. Then click on show all. Scroll down a little bit. Click on settings. Oh, click on org settings. Sorry. Organization profile. Organization information. Click on this. Can you see that the name has been changed from God's Treasure to Treasures? I'm just going to change my stuff back because I want God's Treasure. God's Treasure and save. So even your name can be changed. What cannot be changed is your country or your region. Let's see if it did that ASAP. Let's see, 1 second. My hair. Can you see it has changed again to God's Treasure? Just my, I really don't need that. She's God's Treasure. Okay, so I want to edit this. I noticed that this is not mine. It shouldn't be Temitokwe Olowoni. I don't have any email address like that. So let me see. I don't have any email address like that. It should be this Temitokwe Olowoni 12 at gmail.com. Yeah, it has been changed. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the post notification. Like I always say over and over again, please share to your friends so they can learn from this. If you're someone that is looking into going into IT, this is necessary. This is a necessary skill because major people use Microsoft 365 or Office 365. Users use Teams, people use Outlook, people use Teams, people use SharePoint, OneDrive in their organization. Majority of people use all these tools in their organization, and to manage users in the organization, you need to know how all these things are being worked out, to provision users in cases where your organization decides to move from one country to another and they're telling you that, oh, we want to change our tenant name. Now you know that you can't change your tenant location, but you can change the name. Or maybe they switch, maybe they did a merge, and from Shoe Hub they are now bearing hubs, just only hubs, that they wanted to remove the shoe because they have merged and all that. You can easily do that from the admin center instead of telling them that, oh, we cannot do that, we can just go ahead and create another. No, you can actually edit that. Or if the owner of the organization is gone or something like that, God forbid, or the person has left or the number has been stolen, scenarios like that, you could just do these minor things like tweaking the information, putting in a new number, putting in another Gmail address, or if the Gmail address they are using before they can't remember the password, they are not using it anymore, you can just change all those information either from the Entra admin center or from the Microsoft admin center. And also this relates to your billing accounts. In case someone that owns the account before puts, this is the name that, before you get a tenant, you have to like purchase it. And in the aim of purchasing a license, you have to put all this information: the address, the location, the email address. Now maybe the first person or the IT person that set up the organization put in his own house address, put in his own card, and it has been his card that they have been using. Like they just transfer to his card and they pay. Now the IT guy has left. You need to be able to tweak all these things. This also relates to billing, because if all these things aren't tweaked and you just see that they keep charging the guy, and the guy will just go and block it from his bank that, oh, Microsoft keep charging me, I am no longer working with this organization, why are they charging me, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So you need to know that, okay, let me change this account, let me change the card. I think we are still going to go to that one. Let me change the card, let me change the billing information, let me change the location. You have to know how to do that, else you will just see, because everything relies on the card, everything relies on a license, else you will just see that nobody is receiving emails, Teams is not working, Outlook is not working. So I know this is a little, or this is like a very small thing that it doesn't really matter, is I can easily do all this, but note that if this isn't done correctly, it would affect a lot of things in your organization, and you could lose lots of information, lots of deals. $1 million deals could not might not even come through. Imagine you don't even know, you have a Teams meeting, but Teams is not working, Outlook emails are not coming in, OneDrive, everything is gone. So this is it, guys. I think we are done here. Bye. Please subscribe. Bye bye.